award-winning PTZ cameras with auto tracking.
Hey everyone, Steph Beckett here at InfoComm 2023. I am here at SDVoE with the one, the only, Justin Kennington. How's it going?
Thank God for that, am I right? Doing very well, thank you.
So how has the show been for you guys? I feel like this is kind of like the first InfoComm that has like the same heart as like InfoComm 2019.
Okay, wow, that's really powerful.
I really gave you a little deep little quote there.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's like 1 o'clock on Wednesday. I don't know what this show's like yet. I just got here.
I just rolled out of bed.
To be clear, I was here on time this morning. I just mean, come on, I've given 3 talks, and I ran around the booth, which looks beautiful, by the way.
It does look
I'm very well rested, and I don't know. I mean, certainly the people are flowing. We've had a lot of traffic at our stage, so that's good. Let's see, 2022, yeah, was it weird? I don't remember, is the God's honest truth. I certainly don't remember 2019. Did we have an InfoComm that year?
Yes.
When did we have? Okay, yes, I agree. The beating heart of InfoComm 2019 is here at InfoComm 2023.
Thank you for agreeing with me, even if you aren't sure if you believe it. But so tell me a little bit about what SDVoE is focusing on here at InfoComm.
It's real simple. We this year we're bringing you SDVoE in the real world. Since we founded the Alliance in 2017, we spent a lot of time focused on explaining to people the technology, explaining the capabilities of the platform. And I think there's been an important place for that. But we realized, actually I think it was at ISE this year, said, you know what, it's time to change that out and now start focusing on what are people doing? What is the beating heart of the AV community using SDVoE for? So we actually built up a bunch of brand new video case studies. We're featuring them here. You'll see them flashing on the wall behind me. But we really wanted to tell a story about how people are using SDVoE, how they're succeeding with SDVoE across the whole range of Pro AV verticals.
What are some of the stories that stick out? Like, what are SDVoE members using?
You know, the stories that stick out from these studies that we put together are a couple of things. There's a story about, I designed my system with one AV over IP and I couldn't get it, so I decided to try something new. That's a story that we get a lot. People, as they try something new, they're discovering there's a whole processing engine built into SDVoE. We talk a lot about high-quality video transport, but we can manipulate video in ways. We can build video walls. We can build multi-viewers. People are discovering, hey, it's nice not to have to spend 12 grand per display to do a multi-view. It's just built into the distribution. That's another key element that's been a part of what we've learned as we went out there to see what people are using.
Yeah. That's awesome. I mean, one thing that's great about SDVoE is like the strength in numbers. Like, y'all have so many members, and that's kind of the one thing about interoperability that you were telling me. Like, it's great to be interoperable when you have so many people to be interoperable with.
Well, I mean, interoperability with yourself isn't really helping anybody, is it? Yeah, I mean, it's hard to keep up, honestly. I got a big giant TV on the front of the booth that says 60 members, and then Friday we signed up a new member. So 61 members.
That's awesome.
I started trying to draw on the screen, but we borrowed it from Christy. They got really mad.
I can imagine maybe almost as bad as when Gary ripped a microtile off their wall one time.
Whoopsie.
He's just being silly.
I don't know if this is because of Gary, but they did send us spare tiles with that display. So
that was because of Gary, baby. They were like, he might come rip them off of your walls too.
You never know with that guy.
He's crazy.
The one, the only.
The other one, the only. But anyway, tell me a little bit about what you are looking to get out of InfoComm. Like, what will you quantify as a successful InfoComm by the time you leave?
I think seeing people engage with the case studies, seeing them watch their peers, the other designers, the other integrators, the other end users succeed with this technology, right? I mean, the reality is, when we built this thing, we were bringing something new to the markets, a new way to do things, a new approach, and that's always scary, right? And it's easy to stick to what you know. It's easy to stick to what you've been doing. Nobody ever got fired for buying IBM, right? But I think the eyes are opening because, people haven't been delivering. But now what I want is for folks to come here to see their peers on the screen at the Virginia Senate, at the Shannon Brewing Company, at CoServe Electrical, and at the Jefferson Parish Emergency Ops Center, and say, wow, like, this is a powerful platform. This is out there. This is succeeding. I can be successful with it too.
Yeah. That's actually, I feel like, a trend in greater AV is people wanting to see how things are actually deployed, and then them being like, wait, I have an install that I feel like that looks like that I could do too.
Okay. Yeah. Well.
So
We're on trend.
On trend. So, yeah, I think any last comments, or my last question for you will be, where can people go to find more information?
My only final comment is thank you so much for coming, Steph. Thank you for not radiating out that powerful electromagnetic energy that turned off the display behind us last time we did this. I appreciate you keeping that to yourself. And make sure you find out more about SDVoE at sdvoe.org, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel at SDVoE Alliance on YouTube.
Justin Kennington, everybody, he will be here all week, or at least until Friday at 4 p.m.
Probably later than that, maybe like 4:15, 4:30. I cruise around, I chat with people, I like pick up a box so people looks like I'm unpacking the booth, and then I set it down, and then I go talk to somebody.
Around like a sim.
Yeah, like an empty cardboard box, because they're heavy, the loaded ones.
Yeah. Great. And once again, I'm Steph Beckett. Thank you so much for watching. We are at InfoComm 2023, and don't forget to go to ravepubs.com/InfoComm for the rest of our InfoComm coverage for this year. We'll see you next time. Bye.